Here's another GCSE and IGCSE exam style question on electricity. This question is connected to basics of electricity, power, energy, time, all that, and also a little bit about wiring a plug, fuse, and insulation. Give it a try, and I will talk through the answer in a minute. A kettle is used in a home with a main supply of 230 volts. This is V. The kettle is rated at 230, which is the voltage, and 2.4 kilowatts. Now, what that means is the power is kilo. Kilo is 1000. 2.4 kilowatts is 2400 watts. It's like 2.4 kilometers is 2400 meters multiplied by 1000. Just the same way, 2.4 kilowatts is 2400 watts. Part A. Calculate the current I drawn by the kettle when in use to two significant figures. Now, when I know power and voltage and current, obviously, I'm thinking of P is equal to IV. So let's substitute the values in. P is 2400. I don't know I, but V is 230. So all you need to do is divide both sides by 230. These two gets cancelled out, and I get the answer for the current by dividing 2400 by 230. To two significant figures, it is 10. I get 10.43 something, but the question clearly says 2SF. That will be 10 amps. First part. Second part. The kettle is used for 4 minutes. So I know the time is 4 times 60 seconds. That's 240 seconds. Calculate the total energy transferred. Remember, the formula for power is energy divided by time. So to get energy, I have to multiply power by time. Now, I know the power is 2400 watts multiplied by time. I just worked out here as 240. So let's do the calculation. The answer is 576,000 joules. Part C. The kettle has a 3-pin plug with a fuse. Explain why the fuse is important and how it works if a fault occurs. So if you remember, a fuse consists of a thin metal wire inside a glass cartridge with two metal ends, and there's a rating to the fuse. If the current goes above a certain value, the wire melts and it stops the current. So that's how it works. So let's see what we can write for part C. So here's what you can write for part C to get 4 marks. The fuse is a safety device designed to protect the appliance and the user. It contains a thin wire that melts when the current exceeds a set value, the rating of the fuse. This breaks the circuit, stopping the flow of electricity. This prevents overheating or fire in the case of a fault or a short circuit. Explain why the fuse is important and how it works. 4 marks. Part D. The case of a kettle is made from plastic. Explain why this is a safety feature. Now, this is basically connected to the fact that plastic is an insulator. There are no free electrons, so plastic does not conduct electricity. So here's a model answer for part D. Plastic is an insulator, so it does not conduct electricity, gets you 1 mark. This means the user cannot receive an electric shock by touching the case under any condition. So that is the 2nd mark. Anything to that effect, anything that explains a similar idea would get you that 2nd mark.